again. So I just went live and it showed I had a slow connection, probably 10, 12 minutes, and no one joined me, which no one may be available or may have no interest, but I'm told to restart and go again. I have already done a clearing, and I've also called in beautiful light energies. A lot of visuals coming through. Golden lotuses, green dragon. A lot. I had a message come through this week and it seems specific. Could just be to me or it could be to people who resonate with my frequency, so I wanted to share it. I was about to start paranormal research, investigating, having a great time, right? And I already had earbuds in, but I wasn't connected to anything. It was just earbuds blocking out my hearing. And I heard very clearly on this side, which is the side that energies tend to move around. This ear will go deaf, and then I feel the energies over here. But I heard very clearly 20 minutes in. And it was so in my face, the voice that I heard, the 20 minutes in, that I had to pay attention to it. I was like, the headphones aren't connected, the earbuds aren't connected to anything. That was not my voice. Like, whose voice was that? I have to listen to it. I couldn't figure out what to do, so I just wrote it down, 20 minutes in. I start looking around my room oddly, like I've never seen the room before, and I'll look at the television. And the television had been running off of YouTube Reels all day, where it just goes nonstop. A church could have been on. Wrestling anything could have been on, in all honesty, because it was just background energy. I wasn't watching it or anything, right? But I noticed there's this lady on there, and she's doing if you caught this message, this is specifically for you place, right? And I've never seen her before. I don't know who this person is, but she's awfully popular. She has like 3 really good rated oracle decks. I looked at where this TV was at and I paused it, and it was at like 59 minutes in. So I was like, I rewind it back to 20 minutes in and let it go. And this is exactly the message that comes through. She has a rune, and it's Manaz. And she says, this is about the individual and the whole. Support is coming in through community. And then she said, I don't see that. You have a lot of angelic energy around you. This is angelic assistance coming in. Normally, this would signify more here, earthly 3D community coming in to support you. But that's not what I see. I see heavenly angelic realms getting your attention. I was like, oh, yes, I'm all for it. I can do this. The message: do not be hard on yourself. Things are in a place of transition and change. Changes that you personally are going to be making to right this energy, or to correct the energy. To correct what has gone astray. You need to watch what you're saying to yourself and how you're talking to yourself, and really come into your heart energy and begin expressing your truth. Say what is true to you. And it was made clear it was a personal message, and it was from Spirit. And I said, if there's anyone in my frequency that would benefit from hearing such a very simple message, but redirection and guidance, I'm going to share it. So if that helps anyone, we are righting our wrongs, or where energy has gone astray. For me, that's a lot of calling back. It's been a lot of learning to have boundaries. Certain energies that it's, for whatever reason, I crumble in the boundary department. Hello, Danielle. Are you still with me? I think it's just us tonight. Gold lotuses, green dragons. 533, 555. I'm going to look those up because those have come through repeatedly for me. I'm literally catching them around the clock. And weird enough today, I kept hearing the song. I know who sings it and I know this line, but I'm not sure if it's a... I kept getting that it was the title Xanadu, but I could be wrong. It is so old. It's Olivia Newton-John, and I kept like humming out all the rhythm of the music, and the only part that I kept coming in to say is we have to believe we are magic. Nothing can stand in our way. We have to believe we are magic. So don't let your head have its way. Destiny. I don't know. I'd have to look it up to be honest. I don't know if anyone knows that song. It's really old. I'm showing my age, but that's okay. With age comes wisdom. So 533 has been coming up a lot. I think it's just us, Sweet Pea. I don't think anybody's here but me and you. But hello. Change up. Do something differently. There is a repetitive pattern in your life that creates instability. See it, acknowledge it, and make a plan to change it. Journal the pattern you want to shift and ask your angels for guidance in the next steps so that you can do just that. 555. You know what, Danielle? This is like I am good. This is probably one of the best classes we're going to get for a little while, just because this one is this is what I do. I guide people to their intuition, and I'm not going to share everything because then I won't have a lot to teach, but I regret anybody. Well, I guess they don't need it. 555. I want to read that before I go. Major change. So not just a little bitty baby change, a big one. Get your mindset right. Change can be seen as a negative thing, but with the right mindset and right alignment to your goals, it's actually your angel's way of readjusting your life to fit your desires. Life will look different when you get what you want. Danielle, you have any numbers you need me to look up while we've got this out and before we start going through my notes? I really need to go set the desk back up downstairs. I'm forever dropping the camera and knocking stuff over. Cats are good tonight, though. I think they're getting the hang of it. Just kind of chill and sit to the side and let me sit and talk. If you have a number, Danielle, just throw it in there. I'll get to it. So I wanted to go over intuition versus trauma. Because our subconscious brain, the ancient part of our mind, it houses both intuition and trauma responses. So they're right there together. It's not like they're separate. We did 555 was the last one I just did, but we'll do 111 and 144 before we go. If you're with me, if not, just check back on towards the end of the video. 144, 1010. I can't do, well, yeah, I can. We'll break that one up. Its deeply embedded systems significantly influence our decisions across various aspects of life, including our personal relationships. Unresolved trauma can often masquerade as intuition. It confuses us and throws off our judgment, and it leads us to misinformed decisions. So you're not making your decisions based upon your heart-guided truth. It's based on past experiences, not even giving fresh energy to it. It's making decisions from a trauma response instead of an informed response. It's crucial to develop the ability to differentiate between genuine intuitive insight and your reactions that are rooted in past trauma. Since trauma and intuition frequently present as similar cognitive and somatic sensations, somatic being of the body, distinguishing between them can be challenging. Developing that skill, though, requires a lot of practice and a lot of awareness. When people come to me for intuition, for training to understand, hear, follow the guidance of their intuition, how to know which voice is which, it takes us a while. There's a lot of trust that's got to be built. It takes repetitive action. It's a skill. You're building a new skill. You haven't done it your whole life. If you went and got a new job that had a completely different way of doing things than the way you had always done them, it would take you more than 30 minutes or 1 hour to grasp what you're doing. It would take repetitive action for it to come into play. Trust in the self is the longest one it takes to build up people to trust themselves. Requires practice and awareness, as both can feel like gut feelings or instinctual responses. People are always, my gut said this. I'm like, don't follow your gut. Your gut will also register your trauma. Don't follow your gut. Don't do that. Like, sit and actually feel what's going on. Feel it. You are in a vessel for a reason. It has so many sensations running through it. Learn to identify with it, as it is your inner compass as well, and it will guide you on the right path. I can see what it takes a while because I've been dealing with that, which is what you see, right? Good, I'm glad you're here with me. True intuition provides calm clarity, steering you towards innovative solutions and insightful decisions. People come to me and say, I'm listening to my intuition, but all these things are wrong. We go into intuition training and exactly what that feels like and what that sounds like. Because are you really following your intuition? Are you really? Are you allowing energy for your intuition or space for it to even get in? Have you released the past programming that keeps you repeating the same cycle of trauma reaction instead of intuitive response? In contrast, trauma responses can trigger anxiety and fear, leading to reactive decisions that may not be in your best interest or in the interest of others, is where I see that it plays in my mind more than anything. Yeah, we all make mistakes and we learn the hard way, but when you're affecting other people around you, I see where this even comes into play with people's workspace, in creating a healthy workspace or being a leader in a role in the workspace. Are you guided towards things that enhance and expand and grow? They offer solutions and they help you to make clear decisions. Is that the energy you're in? Because that's intuition. Are you over here in anxiety and chaos and confusion, fear, no clear direction, everything's falling apart? That's trauma. That is not intuition guiding you, even on the things that seem like it would be the right way to do it. It's not intuition. In relationships, from family, love, business, recognizing and trusting your intuition helps foster deeper trust and connection, while trauma induces responses that can lead to unnecessary conflict and misunderstanding, undermining your relationships, causing instability and a lack of cohesion. People who refine their intuitive abilities are capable of making powerful choices that promote choices that encourage, inspire, progress, and succeed. It's always on the positive end. Intuition is that good voice, that highest light voice, for lack of better ways to say it. It's the one that leads towards expansion for all, or clarity and direction for all. But when the confusion comes in, you've left the heart, the compass, you've left the physical vessel, and you've gone up in the brain, and you're p-diddling in the brain. You're allowing past stuff to come in and try to steer the energy. People who act from unresolved trauma may miss critical opportunities or escalate conflicts due to misguided fears and anxieties. Engaging in somatic practices can enhance your ability to tune into your body's wisdom, helping you distinguish between genuine intuitive insights and trauma-induced stress and fear, especially in high-stakes situations where clarity is crucial. For me, it's anytime I just saw, and this may be for somebody specific who catches this a year from now, I don't know, but I just saw somebody with contracts in front of them. Literal contracts. So whether it is pen on paper signing a percentage of your energy away to somebody, whether it is a soul contract, wherever it comes into play, I just feel it's contractual. Please go with your intuition. Please do not let your fears keep you back from beautiful opportunities you could have. Sign the paperwork. Let your intuition, if it guides you to it, you do it. Somatic is relating to the body, especially as distinct from the mind. Some of the practices for grounding in being somatic practice is grounding, coming back into the body, into the present moment. That regulates the nervous system. Body scanning, mindfulness, it's a technique to increase your body awareness. You can look these things up online if you need a deeper understanding or the words stick out to you. What is body scanning? Go check it out. Somatic practice, body scanning. Breath work, conscious breathing to regulate the nervous system. It also induces relaxation, better for letting the intuition guide you, making clear decisions. Thank you. I'm glad you're here with me. Yoga, which I just started yoga. I've always been like the dancing girl and the hiking girl. I stretch a lot, and I'm like Gumby. I'm really, really flexible. But I wasn't into yoga. I just never got into it. But recently, I have been that and working with hand mudras. So my energy shifted a lot. Y'all try different things that help to get you in the body. Body work, that comes from touch and verbal communication, becoming aware of the physical and emotional tensions in the body. And somatic movement, that combines science, movement, mindfulness, and the arts to help you understand your body and mind. To get to me real quick, I think of it as shaking off tension. Like you just stand up and you shake everything off, but you need to feel where that tension's registering in the body. Somatic practices help people make the unconscious conscious. If you can't tell, I've been working with somatic energy for quite a while. We've been moving stuff over here. Mindfulness practices are very important as well. When I said it's going to take redirection, refocus your attention, paying attention to that intuition. Those roles, the mindfulness practice, it plays a key role in strengthening your intuition. Reflect on whether a decision or an action brings a sense of expansion or growth, both for yourself and for those that are connected to you. Mastering the art of discerning between intuition and trauma is an ongoing process. It requires time, practice, and support. Truly powerful people are those committed to continuously evolving their self-awareness and personal growth. Like I said, a lot of the energies I've gone through are about reclaiming my own power. Not that someone takes anything from me, because that's not possible, but I have unconsciously given things away. Even being a very intuitive person who naturally follows her intuition, I've had to hone in on it, master it. I'm always mastering it. I also found that the self-love kicked in intuition even stronger. And I have some notes on that I'll share. They don't make a lot of sense. Maybe they will have a rhyme or reason for somebody. I saw that intuition and self-love had a lot to do with my healing and my happiness. Without self-loving connection to my intuition, there is no way I could have healed. I'm sorry, honey. Intuition helps you to recognize and respond to the messages from your symptoms. It is your best friend, your protector, and your guide. And it helps you make difficult decisions from healthy, loving place. Rather than grasping for control and having anxiety, you're able to be relieved of the burden of having to figure everything out for yourself. Intuition to me is I trust my source to guide me. Me, my own source, my higher self. I trust it. Sentience, the feelings that I have, knowing what it is to get in the body, feel myself and know the truth of a situation, allowing that guidance to come through, takes the burden off of you. Having to do everything by yourself, because you don't have to. You just have to learn how to listen to the body. Self-love and self-acceptance help you prioritize self-care and set healthy boundaries so that you can remove negative people, situations, thoughts, and behaviors. They help you live in the present and express your feelings, release trauma and pain from the past, and free yourself from perfectionism, fear, and self-destructive thoughts and actions. This is essential for healing. Next week, ego versus intuition. So this week it was intuition or trauma reactions versus intuition. And next week we're doing ego or intuition. Anything you can take from these is great. Danielle, let's do the coming into the body for a minute, because I think you would benefit if you're with me and you're having trouble. Break the energy up and do your angel numbers, and then we will talk about one of the fastest ways I've been able to teach people, and everybody's different. If it doesn't work, great. But, or not great. There's plenty of people out there that can help you. I'm trying. No harm, no foul. I don't see myself as a teacher. I see myself as a person who learns and acquires a lot of knowledge and then shares. So, let's do your angel numbers. And then we will come back to getting back in the body. And particularly around decision makings or needing to understand why you feel a certain way. I'm trying to remember your numbers. This would literally be one intuitive session with me, so I'm glad you're here. Your numbers. I can't find your numbers. No, give me your numbers again, please. I swear I put them somewhere. Wrote them down, but I got notebooks everywhere. I'm just that person. Maybe I can scroll up. Got them. I got some. So we got 1111 and 144. 111 and 144. I know 111 is always awakening. I'm so tired. I'm not tired. I'm an awakening, but it's tough. God, it's tough. 111, screenshot. Pause and reset your thinking. When you see 111, think of the universe as taking a screenshot of your frame of mind right now. Everything that is going on, all your thoughts, feelings, goals, and dreams is going to be replicated. Get on a high vibe quickly so you can manifest your best life moving forward. Repeat the mantra, I am in alignment with my authentic self. 144. I actually like that one. Connect. Communicate with the divine. Making the connection with the divine in your daily life is exactly what your angels are urging you to do. They want to strengthen your ability to communicate on a high vibrational level. Lie in meditation with your hands on your crown chakra. the top of your head. Yes, we know this. And repeat this mantra: I am connected. And your 1010. It's going to be a duplicate message, meaning you should have got it the first time. I'm joking. I take everything that way, meaning it's on repeat. Listen to it. Clear thinking, cleanse your thoughts. Angels are asking you to declutter your mind of things that are not necessary for your forward movement. Thoughts and emotions need to be productive, or else they can be problematic. Reflect upon a repetitive thought or emotion you've been having. Ask yourself if this thought or emotion is necessary, kind, and productive. They all kind of have the same resonance. It's kind of like come back into yourself and see what you're thinking, what's going on in the head. It also involves the first part of the message that I had today, that my message in particular that I wanted to share. When you see those numbers pop up, stop. What am I thinking? What am I doing? What's going on right now? Is this the way I want to move forward, or do I need to redirect this energy? It's source getting your attention. Pay attention, pay attention. Scroll back up so I can get these. Lisa, you got 222. Thank you for coming in. Trustful. Your angels are asking you to trust your place in life right now. You are in the right place at the right time. Take a look around and enjoy the moment. Everything is where it is supposed to be. That's a good message. I'll take it. Okay. Miss Danielle, are you with me? Lisa, I don't know if you need this or not, but we are going to go over probably one of the basic classes if you work with me on intuition and learning to work with most people's strongest ability, their clairsentience. They're not used to paying attention to it. We used to only pay attention to our body when it's hungry or it's in pain. Honestly, all through growing up, I don't remember knowing anything about the body except, or coming into it and understanding what I was feeling, except for I'm hungry or I'm in pain. Even if someone hurt my feelings, it didn't bring me back, and that's feelings. It didn't bring me back in the body. Like, it had to be physical. You don't like that? The trustful? That you're right where you need to be? Is that what you're talking about, Lisa? Thank you, Danielle. So, I use a couple of examples, and if you can follow me, great. Suppose you are going to the zoo on Tuesday. It's been planned for 2 months. You're going to the zoo, but it's the weekend before, and you don't want to go. You have no interest in going. You don't know why. You just know you don't want to go, but you feel so guilty about canceling with your sister. You feel so guilty. Because y'all planned this outing together. If you wanted to know, am I just moving from a place of laziness or fear? I just don't want to do something. Because sometimes that's my motivation. I'm just lazy. It's not always I'm in fear. I'm in resistance. Let's say resistance, fear, laziness, whatever. Or is this warranted? Is this something I'm getting a premonition about, that maybe this isn't good? Is my intuition guiding me, or are my fears guiding me? My laziness guiding me, my sloth energy. I ask you to get someplace very quiet by yourself and tune into the body. What do you feel? How's your body reacting to the zoo? So I would say sit down with yourself, by yourself and alone. No one's intervention, no music, no nothing, just you in space, you in time, and you in that breath of life, air divine around you. Breathe in and think about the zoo. If you are clairvoyant or imaginative, think about the zoo. See the zoo. Think about going to the zoo and the people there. How does your body respond? And we'll go over responses in a minute. Think about what it smells like at the zoo. What animals you'll see. Who you going with? What foods will you eat? See how your body responds as you ask it questions. Don't give it an answer. Let it answer you. So you think about the foods and get a big smile on your face And you may even giggle a little. You may be able to take a deep breath because it makes you happy. Or you're very just relaxed. Your body's at ease. It's not the food keeping you away. Smells. Nope, same thing. You're smiling, you're relaxed, you're at peace. Smells aren't going to bother you. Your sister. Think about, is there something going on with my sister that I'm not seeing right now? Is it my sister? And no, the same thing. You laugh and you smile and you think this would be a great time together. It would be great. You get to the people that will be there, and all of a sudden your body concaves, it constricts. It doesn't expand, it constricts. Or you have a frown on your face, or your jaw tightens up and your teeth clench, or you get up and pace back and forth. Always watch that, because I have a lot of action and movement when I'm trying to get back into the body. It wants to speak, even if it's got to get up and move around the room. So you get heart palpitations. Do you automatically get anxiety? For me, a lot of times my head will shake no. Even if I don't want to say it or see it, my head, that's not good for you. Listen to that. Listen to it. Is it something you can work yourself through? Because all of those are clear no's, right? All of those are very clear. Anything that constricts, that changes the body to that strong dynamic, that's not of joy, and it's not of love, and it's not of bliss. That is fear. That is trauma. That it could be in my realm all the time. Laziness is my sloth coming out that don't want to do nothing and can find an excuse for everything. Your source will still guide you through it. If you got a heck of a lot more yeses and only the one no, see if you can handle it. Ask yourself then, okay, I understand. This will be hard for me, being around that many people. I'm very sensitive and my sensitivity is growing. Can I handle it? Should I push through? Is it worth it for me to push through? Wait and see what your body says. Learn to use your body as a pendulum. Sitting in your truth, honoring what comes through. A rocking back and forth for me is or frontwards to backwards is a very clear yes in my body. I'm at peace. You will see me often do this whenever I'm talking to y'all. If my body all of a sudden goes side to side, I'm still uneasy. Not sure. Might want to check in next morning. Let's try it again. Or late that night. Let's try these again and see how I'm registering all these energies. For me, no's are a very strong pull back. So if I'm standing up and I'm asking myself the questions and all of a sudden I get knocked off balance and pulled back, very strong no. Don't go. It's not going to work. What do we have to do to show you that you should not go? And then honor it. It's okay to call sister and say, can't go. I'm integrating new stuff. I got new kind of stuff healing and going on around me. My intuition's off the Richter. I don't know what I'm doing, but I can't go. Can't go. Can't be around that many people right now. My body is in resistance. It won't feel good to me. We will not have fun. Honor that. Set those boundaries. Let your intuition guide you. But go by the feeling. Get out of the mind. Dig deeper. What actually is this that I'm feeling? Why am I feeling this? Because your intuition will guide you to happiness, joy, bliss, expansion, growing. Doesn't mean you won't ever have to go through tough times or that you can always steer your way. There may be something that comes up you can't avoid. But you know what? If you sat and tuned into your body before you even went, you would know ahead of time the kind of things that were going to be hard for you, that might trigger you, that might ruin the occasion or the decision that you need to make. You can do decisions this way too. How does it feel? How is my body responding? Let's get out of the logical mind of what should I do and how should this be done, and no. Let your body guide you. Does that make any sense at all? Good heavens. Cats are getting anxious. It's just us again. it's moving slow. It does. Good. I'm glad. Just try it. You may already do it. You and I may have had one of these discussions before, but it works. It works beautifully. It's people are giving themselves the time to come back in the body and actually get away from the voices in the head for a minute. You don't need to determine sometimes. You don't need to know which voice is which. And sometimes just come back in the body. It will guide you a heck of a lot quicker than you find in your place in that brain that holds both pockets of information or both reaction and response, trauma or intuition. It just brings you back in. It is just as useful. The vessel is, I posted this week how some people are so hell-bent on ascending, but they haven't even learned to ground. And it wasn't meant ugly. It was meant honestly. It was, I don't know. Y'all know how I am. If it triggers me, we're all going to get triggered. We're all going to sit in it. But it's the truth. We still are looking in our head for the answer. What voice is it? Which stream of guidance is it that I need to follow? Which guide should I go to direct me? And I like to put people back in their power, not take it from them. I don't want you to have to come to me for every decision you make. I like to give you the keys to follow your own intuition. If I can do nothing else for you, I can give you your power back. Share mine with you. But I don't need... I like people in my energy that work with me to be as powerful as me, as knowledgeable as me. I like to bring people to where I'm at, and as I grow, we all grow. If they grow more than me in one area, teach me. Let's all learn together. But I'm not about keeping people dependent on me. I'm going to cut it short since it's just us. Probably going to come back this week to do a live for some live readings. And they'll be discounted for y'all, for the subscribers, but it will be a public thing, all right? Everybody. Yeah, public. Yeah, I do it too. And you know what? It seems to happen without my awareness. It's almost like something came up and pulled me back into the thought processes in the past. I notice it quick when I'm out of alignment. And out of alignment to me means I'm sitting here without money, without appointments. I have bills getting cut off, or you know what I'm saying, services, bills that are overdue kind of thing. For me, it's usually finances where I see it first. Everybody would be different as to what being out of alignment is for them. I've been guilty as okay. I'll put something up if I choose to do that. I know I've been guided to do it. And particularly the end of this month and then the end of next month because of Halloween. Halloween will probably be a lot of live energy going on. Always have a lot of mediumship coming through at that time. I don't know if I just open myself up more to it. I'm not sure. But I usually always bring through a page of messages from people in the spirit realm, and I'll give identifying factors so you know who it is. But that seems to happen every Halloween. Please leave my stuff alone. My kitties are anxious, so I'm going to go take care of them. Thank you for staying with me. I appreciate it. So much love to you. I really, really appreciate it. Take care, sweet pea. Have a good night.